Gamers, ladies and gentlemen, it's Carputing here. Today we're taking a look at Häagen-Dazs uh, Caramel Cone Explosion. That's a crazy flavor. Look at that. Look at that picture on the front. You've got caramel bits, you've got the cone, you've got bunches of cone, you've got it like an almond. Here's the nutritional value, about 1,000 calories in the whole thing. Let me sit down and let's go over the ingredients. In here today, we've got cream, sugars, in brackets, sugar, sweetened condensed milk, glucose, close brackets, condensed skim milk, chocolatey cone pieces, that's an ingredient name, in brackets, sugar, wheat flour, coconut oil, unsweetened chocolate, soy lecithin, cocoa, milk ingredients, palm oil shortening, salt, natural flavor, almond pralines, and then in brackets again, sugar, butter, glucose, almonds, coconut oil, salt, close brackets, liquid, egg yolk, butter, water, salt, pectin, baking soda, natural flavor, may contain other tree nuts and peanuts. Per 188 milliliters, and it's got 450 in the whole thing. Also, my cat says hi, this is Hemlock. I love you, honey. You want to be in the video? You want to be in? This is ice cream. It's ice cream. Yeah, you can't have any. Yeah, you go climb over there. So that's that. We've got, yeah, so 450 milliliters in it. And per 188, which is 3/4 of a cup, you've got 430 calories, 27 grams of fat, 17 of that is saturated, so a ton of fat in this, over 100% of your daily fat and saturated. You've got 42 grams of carbs, 37 of which is sugar, so there's like damn near 80 grams of sugar in this, 6 grams of protein, 120 milligrams of cholesterol, 160 milligrams of sodium, 250 milligrams of potassium, 175 milligrams of calcium, 1 milligram of iron. So pretty crazy unhealthy in this little tub. It's 1,000 calories and like 80 grams of sugar. Let's give it a whirl and see what we think of it. Boom, taking the lid off, nice clean lid, because we've got a plastic protector. Now underneath it, it looks like there's some yellowy ice cream, so I don't know what to expect. It just says caramel cone explosion. Is it going to be vanilla ice cream mixed with caramel and cones, or is the whole ice cream caramel, I wonder? I'm leaning towards now I think the whole ice cream is caramel. Let's take the lid off. We'll put that down. And that's what you get, gamers. So it does look a lot more white than I expected. Still kind of yellowy. But I do see clear bits of caramel, clear bits of chocolate, it looks like. Which I don't know if that's going to be the cone. But yeah, let's see if it has a smell. We got to do the mandatory sniff test. You know, very, very slight creamy smell to it. Not too much of a smell. It's ice cream. It's not something with the hard-hitting smell. So that's that. What do I expect this to taste like? I expect it to be pretty sweet, that's for sure. We're using a small spoon today because I decided I wanted a plastic spoon, but for some reason we have like a one reusable plastic spoon left. I don't know where they all went. My mom always takes it, so I don't know what to expect from this really. How many toppings there'll be, how much caramel there's going to be, how much cone there's going to be. Looking at the top here, I feel like I could get a good bite where the most of it is just ice cream, but every time I think that, I'm surprised by the amount of toppings. So now I've set myself high expectations that there better be lots of toppings in this. It's very unhealthy. It's Häagen-Dazs. It's like Ben and Jerry's. They're the top tier ice creams. I expect lots of toppings in it. So let's give a scoop in. Okay, so giving a scoop, I feel like I'm hitting through cone or something, or chocolate. Which, yeah, I was. You can see there's pieces of chocolate in there that I hit through. So it looks like some of it got on the spoon. But from the outer view, it looks like just quite ice creamy. But let's take a bite and see what we get. Yeah, okay, so that ice cream just melts right away in your mouth. And you do get a real caramelly ice cream taste. It's not super caramel, but it's noticeably, yeah, that's caramel ice cream. It's not vanilla, it's caramel. Taking another scoop, I think I dodged a lot of the chocolate bits. We'll save those for another bite, but you can see it does look like there's a lot of hard chocolate bits in there. So I think the next bite we're gonna go for a big chocolate scoop. Okay, yeah. So in that bite, there was a very crunchy ice cream cone part. Tastes pretty chocolatey too. But yeah, real nice crunch in that. We're gonna take a big spoonful. It has a huge bit of chocolate and crunchy ice cream cone. I think it's like a chocolate cone. I don't know, but we got a big bunch of all the toppings in this spoonful. Let's give it a taste and see what we get with that. Yeah, that leaves a real nice chocolatey taste on my palate. That last spoonful where I got some cone. So that very much tastes like ice cream cone with chocolate on it, just like in the picture there. It's got the distinct ice cream cone flavor. It's got the distinct chocolatey bits. It's got the distinct ice cream cone crunch. You know, that's it's called caramel cone explosion. You are getting a bit of a caramel cone explosion, you know. That's a pretty unique flavor. I mean, it's not the most crazy flavor out there, but it's thoughtful. It's a thoughtful flavor. I do see it looks like, might be hard to see bits of caramel maybe in there. We'll have to see as we dig deeper. Let's have another spoonful. Those crunchy bits go so nice with it. Oh, that's hard resistance on that one. I just crushed through some piece of chocolate or something. And it looks like as I dig in here, there looks to be a bit more toppings and more toppings, so I like that. I'm not disappointed in the amount of toppings. I always have high expectations with these, and this is good. Like I do say, when you get a cheaper ice cream that says it has like chocolate bits in it, sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, you're having spoonfuls. Or you have a big spoonful like this and you get one little chocolate chip that's pea-sized, if even. It's like, oh my gosh, but this is better, so let's have another spoon. Yeah, so that chocolatey crunch is really nice. I gotta get a bit of caramel flavor on that too. It's weird. I feel like there's no distinct balls of caramel like I kind of expected. Which there might be. I may be wrong there. I do feel like I see balls of caramel in it. Don't know if you can see that good, but mostly the toppings is the ice cream cone. And it's the ice cream itself that is kind of caramel flavored, but it does look like there's bits of caramel in there. Let's have another spoonful, last bit of the outer top layer. Yeah, that crunch goes so good. And you can see getting into it, there's big pieces of the toppings. It's not just that there's a good amount, it's that they're good size too. It's really nice that they give you a good balance. They fill the ice cream up with the toppings you'd expect. I mean, it's a little container. I want a lot of the specialized flavoring and toppings, you know. If I want plain ice cream, I'll just go get vanilla. I like there's a Health Canada high in saturated fat and sugars warning in this. Because, oh gosh, yes, it's so sweet. It just tastes just wonderfully sweet. Like candy. There's like 80 grams of sugar in this. Yeah, no complaints, but it's horribly unhealthy. Yeah, okay. There's a piece of caramel in there. Distinct bit down on it. Wasn't ice cream. Wasn't the crunchy chocolate. So there are pieces of caramel in this, which is nice. But it feels like the caramel pieces are more far and few between. But there's just tons of the chocolate there. Oh no, no, I can't be dropping any of this. Okay, let's give it another spoonful. Yeah, you don't get sick of that chocolate in here. It's a really nice chocolate, real nice crunch to it. And I feel like a lot of the chocolate pieces are more just chocolate pieces. There are some cone bits in there, but I feel like you're getting some solid chocolate too. I see there's almonds advertised on the front. I haven't... Oh, I guess I see some almond. I physically see some almond in one of the top parts by my finger there. So, I mean, I guess. But I'm not tasting much of the almond, to be honest, which is fine. Maybe the almond's there to add some more crunch. Oh, let's try just this this big piece here. Looks like it has some almond in it. Yeah, that chocolate is just so delicious. It's like a dark and a rich chocolate, I'd say. It's not so much a milk chocolate, which is interesting. Because I like dark chocolate, but a lot of the people I know are more milk chocolate enjoyers, so I don't know if the dark chocolate is a controversial choice, but I like it. No complaints on my end. Yeah, I'm a bit over halfway done, probably about a third of it left. That's consistent every single bite. You're getting some of that chocolate flavor, you're getting some of that crunch, you're getting that big kind of caramel flavor from the ice cream, the occasional bite of caramel. Yeah, it's a real enjoyable ice cream, real calming to eat, you know, real nice rich flavor to it. Well, it's a snowy day outside. That's my ice maker going off, you might hear. But it's a snowy day outside. Kind of don't feel like going outside. This is a good ice cream for staying inside and just vibing, enjoying yourself, you know, having a good time. Maybe you could watch a Netflix show to this, some YouTube videos. Kind of the crunch is a nice like crunch that you could just enjoy watching stuff, eating this. Rating wise, if I had to rate this, I'd say it's a solid 7.75 out of 10. I was gonna do 8, I was gonna do 7.5, but 7.75 because it's really well made. The flavors complement each other very well. But it doesn't feel too exciting, too special. I don't know, it just feels like a kind of familiar flavor, you know, caramel and chocolate. But, you know, like, saying that, I don't want to make it sound like I'm complaining. It is a good flavor, very good for what it is. If I could change things, of course you gotta leave the amount of toppings in there. We love having lots of toppings. But I'd add a bit more solid caramel chunks, especially based on the picture. And maybe a bit more almond. Just kind of up the toppings a bit. There's lots of chocolate in here. Good amount of the cones. But a bit more almond and a bit more caramel chunks, I'd say, without removing any other toppings. I mean, that could make this flavor really make a statement. I'd say that. Wonderful bite there, with a huge piece of chocolate. Yeah, it's a deserved 7.75 out of 10, I'd say. Getting to the end of it. And that's how you have 1,000 calories and however much time that video was. So thank you so much for watching. That's the caramel cone explosion Häagen-Dazs. It was very good. I enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video. Leave a like, leave a comment. I hope we all have a great day. Bye for now.